Hello, welcome back to the channel. Little update on the C10 this week. Made a lot of progress. Nearing the end of the build on it, hopefully. Got the doors painted, wet sanded, buffed, put on. All the side moldings are on now. We got mirrors on. Got new wing window and glass in the doors. Emblems on. Everything's on the front except for the hood. Same thing on this side. Emblems on. New door glass, new rubber gaskets, new strips. Windshield's all done. Wet tops, wet sanded and buffed. This side's wet sanded and buffed. A few things we still like is the bottom of the bed floor. Of course, the tailgate, which I'll show you that here in just a second. We did find another hood, so we're working on getting it ready to paint now. So black glass turned out nice. I'll show you the inside. Still don't have the instrument cluster panel around it, waiting on the shift indicator. But here's what I ended up doing on the steering column. Painted the column itself body or interior color maroon. Bought a billet steering wheel with a maroon. Changed the gear shift to a billet shifter, the tilt wheel to a billet. And of course, still got some parts laying in the floor. Still don't have that part done yet, but still like the dome light in the headliner. As you can see, door cranks, window cranks, excuse me. They're on their way, just haven't got here yet. Got all the gauges working, heat and cool, all that's working. Still got to paint the pedal pads. Still have to put, there's a weather strip that goes along the top of the door. Haven't put that on yet, still have to do that. Doors are getting better. Still have to slam it pretty hard, but you can tell the gaskets are starting to shrink a little bit, get in place. So that's where we're at. Let me take you in here and show you the hood. Okay, so this is the hood we had. It's got dent there, one up front. I welded up where the emblem holes were and worked that down so it's smooth on the front. But the hood has virtually no more dents in it anywhere. It's a whole lot better than what I had. So that surely will work up pretty quick and won't take a lot of time to get ready to paint. I worked on it about an hour today. Already got all the dents spotted and got most of them, the hood ready for some slick sand. Of course, the tailgate, I'm going to put one more coat of slick sand on it, block it, and it should be ready to paint. Of course, we'll seal it after we put the slick sand on it and then paint. But that should be a pretty quick process also. I'm really satisfied with the clear. It's the first time I've ever used this clear, but it actually is pretty nice. It sands easy, getting pretty good reflection for the amount of, I put 3 coats on and of course wet sanded and everything is turned out pretty nice. So we still have the hood and the trunk, or the hood and the tailgate. Don't have a trunk. Hood and the tailgate to paint, and got some little pieces like the hood hinges, the hood latch, some small pieces that we'll paint at the same time. Still up for grabs on the bed. I'm not sure whether I'll use the tintable bed liner or just paint it body color. It's pretty slick, but then again, anytime you put clear, base clear on something, it's going to show every blemish that there probably is. So I don't know. I may go ahead and just spray the bottom with Tenable bed liner. Of course, it'll still be silver. It'll still look good. It'll just have a matte finish rather than the shiny and have a little texture to it. So, like I say, I'll probably never haul anything in the truck, but if I did, it would be something I wouldn't have to worry about. So, but I think it really turned out nice. If you notice, the gray tint glass with that silver really kind of sets off the silver, and it's kind of hard to see, but you can kind of see through it there. So that's about it for this week. I'll keep a little update on it for next week after I get the hood and the tailgate painted and buffed and put on. Then we're going to jump back onto the unibody. I've got some armrests to make for it to finish up the interior. I've also got new door glass and new back glass for it that I'm going to change out, and we'll take you along as we do that venture again. These wing windows on this truck were pretty difficult, so I'm hoping the Ford might be a little bit easier than these are, because there's not as much surround rubber and pieces to deal with as there are on the Chevy. So we'll see. I want to show you the wheels that I've got to put on the truck, and I'll be right back with those. So here's a picture of the wheels that I chose for the truck. I've seen a couple silver trucks, and these really look good on silver. And these are the rears here. These are 20s by 9.5s, and I've got 20 by 8s for the front. And we'll try to get those on probably next week sometime. Maybe be able to show you those on there by the weekend, or next video for next week. That's going to wrap it up for this week. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.